Hey loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I went from this to this. If you want to see all of how this went, just keep on watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, drop a comment, like, and also share. So let's get right into it. Firstly, I'll be cleansing my face with my Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water to get rid of all the dirt on my skin, and this is because it is very important to start your makeup on a very clean skin. Next, I'll be using my Missmetics moisturizer to moisturize my skin. You can see the work of the moisturizer already. My skin is looking all healthy. Next, I'll be using the face primer from Sylvie Mac. I'm just going to apply this everywhere except for my under eyes. I'm also going to go over my T-zones with this Rimmel Stay Matte primer because of the excess oil that comes out from my T-zones. I also have excess oil on my brow, so I'll apply there also. Next is this primer spray from Nia Beauty. I'm going to spray this to lock everything up. For my foundation today, I'll be using this L'Oreal True Match in shade C7 with this super soft built-in blender from White Glam, and I already damped it. So this is me blending my foundation base by base, section by section. And before you say this foundation is not my shade, it matches my chest. Another thing about this foundation is that it oxidizes, so even if it looks very bright on my face, after a while it's going to tone down a bit, and everything just kind of matches perfectly somehow. Just keep on watching and you're going to see all of that. And this foundation is really lightweight, so you really have to be soft on your beauty blender while blending, so it doesn't leave patches or so it doesn't get so difficult for you to blend. After that, I go in with my setting spray from Nia Beauty, so my makeup it don't move, so my foundation does not shift basically. For my concealers, I'll be using this Nuban concealers in the shade 42 and 43. So I already applied my concealers in the place I want to highlight, and these are just the highest points of my face. And as you can see, I'm already blending. I'm sorry I'm so distracted. I don't know, I was so distracted, but I was just blending. Make sure to be light-handed in when it comes to blending so that you don't leave patches. And I mean, it's easier and sweeter that way. Blending is a very sweet process if you do it the right way. So because of how distracted I was, I only went in with 43. I forgot to add the lighter color, which is 42, but it still came out nice. It's time to set my face with my Mirac setting powder. Like I said, I'm setting, so I'm just blending the powder into my skin with minimal products on my beauty blender. Also setting my brows because it needs to be super dry for me to get the perfect brows. I barely do cream contour because only powder contour does the work for me, but if you like, you can go ahead to do your cream contour before your powder contour. So this is me applying it underneath my cheekbones, and then I'm just blending it upwards. I'm doing this with a powder one shade darker than my skin tone. Your contour does not have to look so dark and scary. I'm just contouring my forehead, and then I love to contour the two sides of my chin and also a little on my jawline. So this is me adding more powder to underneath my eyes. The product I added before was lesser than this, although this is not really baking. I'm just putting it so that while I'm doing my eyeshadow, it can fall on the powder and it's going to be easier to dust off that way. I'm so sorry I have to do my brows off cam because I don't want this video to be so lengthy, but very soon I'll give you guys the brow tutorial. So this is me just trying to perfectly blend in my eyeshadow primer from Vinyl. You guys, the whole time I forgot to moisturize my lips, but yeah. For my eyeshadow today, I'm using this little cute palette from Annie's Beauty. I love the colors in this palette so much. So this is me just blending in the brown shade at the outer corner of my eyelid and also on my crease. And this is me just feeling myself because I've been doing an amazing job so far. Duh. Next up, I'm just going to take that color and apply it on my eyelid. It's not a shimmery eyeshadow, it's a matte eyeshadow, so I'm just going to dab on it. I'm not going to drag. So I wasn't really feeling the eyeshadow, so I was going to do something about it. But first, this is me just trying to use setting powder to clean up any mess I made there and to also give my face a lift. I'm going to be adding this pigment in the shade Beryl from a brand I can't really remember, and I'll be using this Sylvie Mac glitters and pigment glue to hold it together. So the technique here is to gently press it to your eyelid, but if you're not going to use the glue, it's best to use a flat brush and then press and slide while applying. Next, I'm doing my eyeliner with my Marbrook eyeliner. Make sure your hands are very steady while applying. You don't have to rush this process, especially if you're using a liquid liner, so you don't mess up your eyeshadow. Now I'm just going over my lashes with my mascara from Wing Beauty. The lashes I'll be using today is also from Wing Beauty and is in the style Magic, and I'll be using my glue from Classic to hold it down. So this is me just dusting off the excess powder under my eyes while I wait for my lashes to be ready. Not to worry, I'm also going to do a details video on how I fix my lashes, even if sometimes or most of the times it's always a struggle. So this is me just going over my face with my powder. I forgot to show you guys my powder from Milani. I'm so sorry about this particular clip, like I totally forgot I was recording. I was just smudging my under eyes with my brown eyeshadow. I guess I can't even remember, but yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, I'm just trying to contour my nose and I blended that off cam. For my blush, I'm using these two colors from the Girls Night Out palette from V Beauty, and I'm applying it directly on top of my contour. Now I'm done with my skin work. I'm going to use my primer spray from Nia Beauty to lock everything up. I'm using this primer spray because it gives a dewy finish and not a matte finish, and I was going for a dewy finish. So this is me just pressing in my primer spray inside before I go ahead to use my highlighter. I use my setting spray or my primer spray or whatever spray before my highlighter to intensify the application so it can pop very well. So I'm using this glow dust from Zekiel Cosmetics and I'm applying it at the highest point of my face, as you can see here. Hope you can see that glow sitting perfectly on the right spot. So this is me just going over my chin and my forehead without adding any more product to my brush. So here I'm also adding my glow dust to the tip of my nose and also to the middle, just slightly. It doesn't have to be so pronounced. For my lips, I'm going for a nude lips. If you know me, you know I love nude lips so much. So this is me just lining my lips. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just lining my lips with this Davis pencil. So I went over the inner part of my lips with this lipstick from Adventure and I just smacked my lips. That's basically all. So I'm going to go ahead to add this lip gloss I got sometime last year as a PR to, I don't know, I was just adding it. So let's see how it turns out. So I don't think it looks bad, but it just toned down the whiteness of the initial lipstick I used. So I'm going over with my gloss from Blossom Makeup, and I mean, what is makeup without gloss? So to wrap everything up, I'm going over with my illuminating spray from Nia Beauty just for that glowing effect. You guys, look at this makeup, look at the skin work, look at the lips, look at the brows, look at the eyes. Oh my god, when you are freaking fine, you are fine. Nobody see, nobody today. So this is what I'm looking like a snack, skin be skinning, baby. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.